And I'm now joined by Sinn Fein TD for Carlow, Kilkenny, Natasha, Newsome, Drennan. Natasha, you're very welcome to the Irish Political Roundup. The last time we were here with the Irish Political Roundup was the 18th of December when the new Dáil sat for the first time. How have you found things settling into your new role as a TD for Carlow, Kilkenny?
Yeah, look, it's great. Everything is falling into place. Hopefully having an office open in Thomastown in the next 2 weeks for clinics and that. And, staff are in place. I have office up here in Dublin is sorted now as well. So everything is falling into place and the emails are rolling in, and we have lots of issues in Carlow and Kilkenny, and we've plenty to get to work with.
Absolutely, and you have new staff working with you as well. So it's an adjustment, kind of getting all the staff in place and your office and everything. So there's a bit of work involved to get up and running.
Yeah, the only thing is the staff that I have, so Stephanie Doheny, councillor for Callan Thomastown, is come on board with me as well. So Steph will be in the office, and obviously Steph had worked with Kathleen for a number of years. So it's great. Yeah, it's great to have her on board.
And before being elected to the Dáil, you worked in the disability sector for many years. What would you like to see happen for people with disabilities in as regards to their families and how services are delivered over the next number of years?
Okay, so it's very close to my heart. I had 18 years working in the disability sector, but it needs to be early. Early intervention is key. So lots of funding needs to be put in there. We need to have speech and language therapists, your occupational, etc. And I would like to see them, as Sinn Fein would, in your primary care centres, your community care centres, and that they are the base. They are the one-stop shop for parents and guardians to go with their children. But look, that early intervention is key. It makes such a big difference. This has to be looked at. It has to be a priority. These children deserve every chance. And with early intervention, their options are endless, what they can achieve. Yeah.
Exactly, and there's loads of research out there to say that how important early intervention is.
It's been proven, yeah, absolutely been proven, yeah.
And your MEP was very, very focal on the mother and baby homes. You've already asked questions on the mother and baby homes redress scheme in the last little while. Have you any update on this for people who might be applying to the scheme or might be impacted?
Kathleen Function was very vocal, and Kathleen will still be on board with this. She will take it to Europe. As I will take up the baton along with Kathleen. These people have suffered for so long and are still suffering, and they deserve to get answers and to get compensation for it. But so I have some figures. So I had sent looking for what figures were awaiting their decision. So there's 341 awaiting a decision now. And then I also asked, what is the longest time that somebody is waiting? I didn't get that. But what I did get is the average review time is 105 days. And so also, we asked there was other mother and baby homes that wanted to get onto this scheme. So we also asked about that. And that was a very disappointing answer. Maybe. Maybe doesn't mean yes or no. It's maybe. If the Minister of the Day feels up to it, maybe. That's my answer for that. That's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Exactly. And do we know how many extra mother and baby homes in other mother and baby homes are looking to be included?
No, we don't have a figure on that. No, but they've suffered long enough. They went into a place that was supposed to be. They went into a place that was supposed to be a refuge for them, and to take care of them in their time of need. And that, it's horrendous. It's horrendous what they've gone through, the conditions that they had to put up with. And they deserve to get compensation for it. It's not going to take away their pain, but somebody has to pay for it.
Absolutely. And you had a press release in a local Kilkenny newspaper. You were speaking about a closure of a childcare facility which is due to cease operating in September 2025. That is causing a lot of problems for people.
It's only one of many. Since then, we've got more that are closing. It's due to staff and other issues. But look, as a mother of 4 boys, I understand all too well, like, these vital services need to continue, because without services like this, we don't get to work. And look, in this day and age, people have mortgages, 2 people need to work in a family, and, we have to make it easier. So what would we do?
Yes.
I suppose. So what I would like to see is, we already have schools. Let's attach the after school to our schools, because the facilities are there. It's no extra funding needs to go into it. And this is a ready-made, it's ready, it's there, ready to rock and roll.
And it's very difficult for parents, and particularly those parenting on their own. It's even harder with services being taken out from a rural area. Castlecomer, it's a big catchment area.
Oh, absolutely huge, yeah. And it's vital. Single parents or co-parenting or any. We all need those services, because and especially for women, it's all women equality and stuff like that. But it is, in a lot of cases, it's the woman that's at home. We need to give them the opportunity, show them the way, and out to work and, have a life outside of home. But without these services, that's not possible.
Absolutely. And you're just come from speaking in the Dáil about the programme for government, particularly around agriculture, and you spoke about the Mercosur deal and how this could be a very, very bad thing for Ireland.
Absolutely. Look, the government need to reject it. Everything about it is just stink. We need to have some kind of, we're on a farm at home. I have 4 boys, and I want that farm to go on to one of them, and not, to be secure. It's not workable at the moment. I wouldn't know who to give it to. It's a real mess, and the government needs to stand up for farmers. And let us not forget, during the recent storms, snow, who's it that clears the roads? Who gets out there in rural Ireland, where I am? It's the farmers. It's the farmers are the backbone of this community.
And what do you think are going to be the big lessons from the heavy snow and the bad storm? Because Carlow, Kilkenny was impacted, but not to the same extent as other parts of the country, which are still, as we speak, without power. So what do you think the government needs to do to learn from this going forward?
Well, I suppose there has to be a fund there for it. I mean, we see farmers, especially up in the west, and roofs off sheds and stuff like that. There needs to be not a grant system, but there needs to be funding that's made available to them, that they can repair the sheds at no cost to them. And we don't want to see a case where their insurance is going to be hiked up because of this. So it has to be a fund that's made available to them. As I said, farmers are already on their knees, and this is just another hit that a lot of them won't be able to take.
And Natasha, we're going to give you the last word on this. If you want to look down the camera and talk to the constituents of Carlow, Kilkenny.
Well, I want to thank everybody for electing me, having the faith in me here. But look, rest assured, I won't leave a stone unturned. We need plenty of infrastructure in Carlow and Kilkenny. There's lots of safety issues on our roads, and it's funding they need. And, we need it. We'll just go just one instant. It's the N25 down near Chleirigh. This is because there's so many deaths on the road, and we get review after review after review, and we're going on years and years later and still nothing. But we also have issues like in Castlecomer, we have their water issues, but that's not just, Castlecomer are getting the raw end of the stick up there, but we need proper water infrastructure. And also in places like Ballyhale, Knocktofer, we can't build houses down there because we need the infrastructure. So look, there's plenty of work needs to be done, and no doubt I'll do my very, very best.
Natasha, Newson, Drennan, thanks a million for taking the time to chat to us here on the Irish Political Roundup.
Thanks a million.